Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the premiere of Season 8. It is finally upon us. It was kind of nice that, we got Forgotten Friendship, I think it was about a month ago at this point now. It sort of got me, back into, rhythm of, getting things set up and started and getting ready for the new season. Unfortunately, I don't really have any new intros or anything yet because I'm waiting for artists to do things, so eventually I'll have something new. I'll just put it to you this way, guys. This season hiatus was a pain in the ass. An absolute pain in the ass. And you all know why. You all know why this season hiatus was an absolute pain in the ass. Is because we got a shit ton of leaks. And it's very, very difficult to keep your eyes averted from such things. And it's sad to admit to you all that there are things in the future that I am slightly aware of. Tiny little things that I am aware of in the future. And it's just the way it is. I can't... honestly, it was literally impossible for me to have some sort of communication with the outside world as far as, like, the fandom is concerned. It was literally impossible for me not to get spoiled on some things, just the way it happens. Unfortunately, there's nothing really I can do about it. So, this season, up until episode 13, up until the mid-season finale, and hopefully, if there isn't any more leaks, I'm knocking on wood. Me knocking on wood isn't going to do jack shit, because as we all are well aware, of course somebody is going to leak something. Last season was an absolute cluster F. An absolute cluster F. You all know it. Maybe this season will be better. After episode 13, I'm good. But the things that I am aware of, very, very interesting to say the least. But regardless of all that, the season premiere, I am pretty much blind on. Thankfully, I'm pretty much blind on. No leaks, no weird crap has come up. So, I'm very happy, but in the future, as I said, I will tell you if I know something at the point when that thing appears on the screen. Yes. So, with that being said, it's the way it is, but I don't give a crap. This is the new season. I'm happy to be back, and I'm just gonna get started. I had to throw some crap at the beginning of this video to explain things and the usual reintroductions to everybody who was subbed during the hiatus. I appreciate you sticking by, etc., etc. Now, that being said, I'm going to be a little bit more relaxed this season and just trying to slightly be more myself. Last season, and I would say the season before that, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. But I kind of, when I watch my reactions over again, I'm just for some reason unsatisfied with my actual... The things that I say. I don't know what it is. But I'm just going to try to be a little bit more me. Possibly... We'll see what happens. But anyway, I've rambled on way too much. Way too much. Now I actually have a screen right above the camera, so that'll be nice. I won't have to worry about, too much weird angles like I used to with this new setup that I have. With that being said, I am ready to press the play button on the first episode of Season 8. I should probably say, I am aware that the continuity from the movies has been applied to Season 8. I'm aware of that. So, with that being said, I'm ready to hit the play button. 3, 2, 1, start.
This happened while we were gone? Wow, those are all the places we went when we left to save Equestria.
Yeah, nice little recap.
Town where we were almost sold. The pirates! They were pretty awesome.
Oh yeah.
Once they decided not to throw us overboard.
Definitely the continuity.
Oh, Starlight! Did you know we
made seashell necklaces for all the sea ponies.
You really?
That's a lot of Shellys and
What
Sheldons.
about that unicorn, the one who attacked Canterlot? Tempest. I invited her to come to Ponyville, but she wanted to spread the word of the Storm King's defeat and share what she learned about friendship. Y'all think that's
Meaning
why the
Emily
Rat
Blunt
Group
doesn't want to appear in this
friendship
season.
quest
That's
beyond
fine.
Equestria?
I hope not. I've had quite enough life-threatening adventures, thank you very much.
It's only a matter of time before more of those things
How many
happen.
friendship quests do you think we need to go on before we have to expand the throne room?
We can't do it all alone.
Sure we can. We just need to knock this wall
Yes,
down.
you can.
No.
She can
I
do
mean,
it.
The world is filled with so many different creatures who
Pinky
know
the
nothing
Builder.
about friendship. We need help if we're going to teach them all about friendship. Lots of help.
Perhaps, but where does one go to learn about friendship?
Here. They can all go here. Because
Pretty much
we're going to
everywhere.
open a school.
Oh, yes, the school. I've heard some things about the school. I don't know what it's supposed to be about, but I heard that there was some sort of school thing. We'll see where that actually leads us. And apparently the intro has not changed, even though I heard it was. Let's put it that way. Maybe it's just not for the premiere. I have no idea. We'll see. Anyway, let's begin.
I think a school of friendship is a wonderful idea, Twilight. I'll help in any way I can.
Oh, the
I just have
classroom.
a few questions. What time should school start each day?
Mike
It's really
Vogel,
terrific
okay.
your length for class. Do you test regularly?
Oh, well, that's
What about class projects?
that's a very...
Assigned seating, open seating, or is that too unstructured?
Oh, Twilight, you are my star pupil. If anyone knows how to run a school, it's you.
There's a big difference between attending a school and running one. It's not like there's a rule
Yes.
book to follow.
Actually, there is. The EEA guidebook is very specific about how to run a school.
The EEA? I've never heard of that. Should I have heard of that?
They actually
Of
have.
course not. You've never
Okay.
run a school before.
Regulations.
The Equestria Education Association is a board of learned ponies that oversee every school in Equestria.
It's almost an
Even
infomercial.
your school? But you're you.
Not even a princess can do whatever she likes when it comes to shaping young pony minds. The EEA ensures that whether it's unicorns studying magic, Pegasi learning...
This is literally an
or first ponies
infomercial.
researching agriculture, all schools
Or
are held to the
whatever.
same high standard. They'll need to approve your plan before you can move forward.
Okay, Spike. Looks like we have
But
a
wait, there's
presentation.
more.
After everything we've been through, how hard can that be?
Oh my god.
Really hard.
Hello. My name is...
Princess Twilight Sparkle. I am Chancellor Naysay. Equestria owes you a great debt. But princess or no, we expect you to do things by the book.
Okay, I would pause right now, but I'm not. That guy who's on
I think
Futurama.
you'll find my curriculum meets all your requirements.
It's that
Chancellor.
guy.
And can we trust you to follow through?
It
with
is
the
that
plan?
guy.
Will you leave the school unattended to gallop off on your adventures?
My journey beyond Equestria showed me first hoof that the threats out there are greater than we imagined.
I'm eternally exploding right now. I'm sorry. I'm
If
just
we
not
want to keep
expressing
our
it.
land safe and create a friendlier tomorrow, we need to teach the magic of friendship far and wide.
A school for ponies to learn how to protect themselves.
More like respecting differences and communicating.
Damn it.
The EEA concurs. Every pony should be prepared to defend our way of life. So,
One of the
your
robots
work
from
is in
Futurama.
order. Provisional EEA approval is granted. We will need to observe your school up and running before it can be fully accredited.
Okay, okay,
Then
forget it.
please, join us for Friends and Family Day. It'll be the perfect time to see our progress.
I'm just gonna shut up and pay attention. Neat.
It's too much. Too much! You think so? dressing the part would help me feel the part.
Not your dress. This. Us. Teaching? They're gonna think I'm an egghead.
But this has already been
Well,
established.
students are gonna love my confetti cannon class. It's gonna be a blast! Hello there. I'm your teacher. I hope you enjoy class. But if you don't enjoy it, that's okay too.
I don't know about all this.
It's going to be fine. Everything about this school just
Never
feels
say
right.
everything's going to be fine. Never say that.
If Twilight isn't stressed, you've got nothing to worry about.
You're
That's...
sure you want us to be teachers in classrooms?
The EEA is very clear on how schools should be run. We have a huge responsibility, and I need you all to do this by the book. That means no cannons in class, Pinky.
Aw, not even a teeny cannon.
That is a very adorable
I know
cannon.
it's not some big adventure against the forces of evil, but this could be the most important thing we've ever done. I can't run a school of friendship without my best friends. Can I count on you?
What's that Shenanigans Star Sword statue?
Call me Professor Egghead. I'm in.
I could deal with that.
About that, one thing I forgot to mention. It's not just ponies.
New characters, lovely.
That was unexpected. Oh, students certainly traveled from far and wide to attend our school.
Princess Celestia helped me reach out to all the kingdoms. After all, friendship is something that needs to be shared with every creature.
Changeling.
Welcome to the School of Friendship. I'm your head mare, Twilight Sparkle. Please follow Guidance Counselor Starlight to sign in and get your class assignments. Then we can show you your living quarters.
As long as it doesn't turn into the school from Harry Potter where
Oh, sorry.
people try
I'm
to kill each
Sandbar.
other.
Are you a student here too?
No, I just figured I'd randomly stand here and see how many ponies would walk into me.
Gallus!
Grandpa Gruff? What are you doing here?
Cool.
Flew all the way from Griffinstone to introduce Gallus.
Rainbow Dash, right? Gilda told me about you. You're a teacher? Ah, thought you'd be cooler.
Oh no.
Prince Rutherford!
That's these guys.
She come to pony school. Make it better.
Yeah, can't wait to meet ponies and tell all about Yakistan. Ah!
I like all these characters so far.
Why don't I show you around before you destroy the place?
The dragons are better.
Oh shit! Awesome.
Why am I here?
Because, as Dragon Lord, I'm ordering you to be here. Hey, Spike! Come meet Smolder.
Great to see you, Ember. Which one is Smolder?
Ocellus! What did we talk about? I told you, stay in your own form. It's the polite thing to do. Sorry, she's shy.
Are they related now or something?
No way! I didn't know ponies could turn into... what are you?
A changeling.
She's just like freaking, yeah, Skystar.
No, but changelings can turn into ponies.
Huh, that's confusing.
She's like a Gabby or something.
I am General Seaspray of Her Majesty Queen Novo's Navy. I would like to introduce the Queen's niece, Silverstream.
That's the same actress from actor from Futurama, isn't it?
I spent most of my life in a coral reef underwater. I was a sea pony, but now I'm a hippogriff. Long story. Anyway, wow!
It sort of is sort of a long story. It's a movie.
Thank you so much for supporting the grand opening of our school. I hope you'll all join us for Friends and Family Day to see the amazing progress your students are making.
And now everything is going to go horribly wrong.
Session.
The School of Friendship, first day of class. Will we fail or will we pass? Students come from far and wide.
So is this like an actual song or?
Take a breath, look around, it's amazing.
Okay.
I can't believe that it's real. Students galore, new ideas to explore. Can't contain the excitement I feel. Can't mess up, can't afford a mistake now. Think success, keep it firmly in sight. Make sure to do things by the book. Make sure to do it all right.
Oh, okay. Applejack. Okay, I see what you did there. Okay. There's nothing wrong with pears. Or strawberries either. Come on. But, like, this is so vague. This, like, whole thing about... No.
Wait, hold on. Not like that. Just a second. I'm not sure if that method's approved. Let me take a look. Yep, right here in the book. Come on, we just got in the groove. Can't mess up, can't afford a mistake now. We are shaping young minds to ignite. Do it like it says in the book. Now make sure you're doing it right. There's not an equation on how to have fun. The students look bored now. Well, what have I done?
Oh, I see what that was. I saw what that was.
None of us has a clue. Friendship, another class. Wish it were more of a blast. Thought this school would be more fun. Can't wait for our classes to be done. Can't mess up, can't afford a mistake now. No way to have fun. Oh, what have I done? Think success, keep it firmly in sight. Wish that we could leave. We don't have a clue. Listen to this one request. Make things fun. We're really stressed. Make sure to do things by the book now. Can we tell her this thing is a mess?
Nice little song there, I'm not gonna lie. Nice little song.
Is this what boring is? Am I bored? Ugh, please. These ponies are the heroes of Equestria?
Listen, these ponies saved all of us from the Storm King.
How?
This is
By
true.
boring him into surrender?
Our teachers are a little different than I
No,
expected.
literally shattering him.
Pony school, waste of time. Yak school teach how to braid yak hair. Braiding yak hair is best! Is there anything in Yakistan that isn't the best? Yes! Wait. No! No claws, no wings, no fire. What is it exactly you're proud of?
Oh,
Strength.
cool it. No need to harsh Yona's love for her heritage, okay?
Aw, are we not being sweet and friendly enough for you, pony?
That was sarcasm, right? Because you weren't being sweet or nice.
Oh my
Maybe
God.
dragons and griffins are just too tough for friendship. Yak's tough, just not nasty.
The cliques that formed.
Klutz.
Okay, break it up! Break it up!
What is going on here?
Just a friendly discussion about the magic of friendship amongst friends.
Oh, of course,
Every
clearly.
pony, I mean everyone, go to your next class.
Oh, hey, you can actually say it now. It works.
I just can't believe it. Fights breaking out when they're supposed to be learning friendship?
Things definitely aren't going as by the book as Twilight planned.
No.
That's because we're terrible teachers. Face it.
Yes.
This school isn't gonna work.
Yep. Be afraid.
Breaking out in the hallway.
Put this on my game. I don't look like that, do I?
Nah.
I
That's
get
pretty
it.
bad.
Things are getting off to a rougher start than expected. But that's okay.
Who are you and what have you done with Twilight Sparkle?
Every school in Equestria follows these rules. As long as we do too, we'll be fine. Maybe we should try something new? The EEA will be here this afternoon for Friends and Family Day. They need to see a school that follows their guidelines.
Even if those guidelines aren't working?
Well then, we have to try harder and make sure they
This
do.
is a very interesting message for this episode so far.
Another morning, another chance to
Very
inspire
interesting.
our students.
If it goes the way I think it's gonna go, I'll have a lot to
Professor
say at the end of
Dash's
this.
class is this way.
Where are you going? You're not skipping, are you? That's exactly what we're doing. But Friends and Family Day
Is after class. Relax. This is just a quick mental health break.
Well, given the, you know,
That sounds legit.
performance of the teachers, probably.
I guess I'll tag along too. Make sure you don't get into trouble.
This way, Angel.
Professor Fluttershy, we're busted.
Oh my. What are you all doing? Aren't classes that way?
A generosity field trip, darling. I'm taking the students to the lake to look at our divine reflections.
That's pretty over the top. It's pretty over the top right there.
Sounds nice.
Just a little bit. Just a tidbit. Tidbit over the top. Agent Bloody suspicious.
I take back everything I said about you. That was cool.
Thanks.
That was cool.
Wait, what did you say about me?
You're sure sticking to the book is
So they're gonna
work?
become friends by
My
skipping
friends
class.
can
That's
handle
lovely.
it. They'll have these problems turned around before we know it.
Problems?
Every time he
Chancellor Macy,
speaks.
You're here.
I cannot hear that voice.
Yes. And you seem unprepared. If there are problems,
Problems? Of course
This
not.
is so awesome.
We can't wait to show you around.
And that's why griffins breathe fire when we get mad.
They do not. Wait, do they? No. Really? Griffin's just full
She's
of
awesome.
hot air. And yaks are actually good at jokes. How about that?
What are dragons good at?
Competition? Who's up for a race? Rainbow Dash, why aren't you in class teaching?
Because my students are gone. Gone somewhere else, doing a loyalty lesson. And I was just going to grab a
Well,
pencil, because
they are
need it,
technically
wherever
doing
they
something
are,
similar
which
to that,
know.
I guess.
I'm the teacher.
Sure.
I see. Well,
This is not going
Chancellor,
well.
we
This is
have
not
other
going well.
classes. We can just...
let's follow the professor. I'm quite curious about this lesson in loyalty.
I know specific. He's the freaking
We
brain.
must instill a sense of loyalty
I'm a
towards others.
gigantic brain from
We
Futurama. Okay.
encourage acts of generosity and kindness.
He's played so many characters in that show, it's hard to remember
The only
every
ones
one.
enjoying the view.
Whatever. But it's so awesome that he's like a villain character and he's a voice actor that I actually
An
know of.
appreciation for the value of laughter. Flying is best! Congratulations, Yoda! You are officially the weirdest thing I've seen so far!
What do you
Oh.
say, Ocellus? Can you be weirder than a flying yak?
And to always be honest in any situation.
Who knows
Honesty
what
is
she's trying-
imperative. Princess, are we going in circles?
Possibly.
Look at the time. We'd better head to the lake for
Good
Family
heavens, look at the
Day.
time.
I'm sure all the students and faculty will be there.
All these new character designs. It's pretty awesome.
What is that?
That is a, yeah. That's not good. That's what that is. It's very not good. It's very, very not good. Very. It's gonna be very, very bad. Well, that's just not. Yeah, so it's not gonna be good.
Maybe skipping class wasn't the best idea.
How dare you! This act of aggression against ponies.
I'm so sorry, Chancellor. We clearly had some
Every
students get a
time we
little
talk,
carried away.
I'm sorry.
Those are students? But you said you were opening this school to protect Equestria, to defend ponies from dangerous creatures who don't have our best interests at heart.
My school teaches for all of us to work together through friendship.
Then how do you know these creatures won't take what they have learned here and use it against us?
Friendship isn't just for ponies.
Okay.
It should be.
Unicorn think cats don't need friendship?
A literal
Maybe cats
racist.
don't need pony school!
Well, then perhaps you should return to your kind.
Whoa, whoa, hold on a second now.
Let's go.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Queen Novo will want to hear of this.
Yeah, I can
They seem lame anyways.
Well, this guy's a massive dick.
It's fine. We know not every pony sees us the way you do. We're used to it.
That's just not good.
Princess Celestia helped me reach out to all the kingdoms. When she hears you close the school because
she's gonna send you to
failed
the
meet
moon.
the EEA standards?
What?
Irresponsible teachers, students skipping class, endangering ponies. Your school is a disaster. Perhaps if you had higher standards for who was admitted, this could have been avoided. Regardless.
Okay.
By order of the EEA, I am shutting this school down.
Yeah, but then you're just gonna bring it up to Princess Celestia, and then she's gonna do something about it because, you know, she brought it up at the beginning, so it's like, yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize for, like, me going on and on about his voice. I do sincerely apologize, and there are probably just some little things that I missed, and I'm gonna have to watch the entire thing again before I actually give any final thoughts on this. But that voice actor has been in so many Futurama roles, and in only going to assume some of The Simpsons as well, that I cannot, like, unhear that. Every time he speaks, I'm just very happy. I'm very, very happy right now. This isn't like a John Delancey or like Weird Al Yankovic type deal, but honestly, this is really kind of up there because, like, Futurama is one of my favorite shows of all time, and so just seeing that voice actor in this show just makes me very, very happy, as you could probably tell. Just a little happy, just a teeny tidbit happy. But yeah, I'm just waiting for Celestia to come in and be like, you know what, you're doing things a stupid way. You kind of, you know, actually literally showing racism towards all these other characters. And you're kind of a dick, so we're going to have to cut you out or send you to the moon. Honestly, in his case, being that he's basically discriminating on every other creature other than ponies, maybe the moon is actually not a bad idea. I'm just saying, keep him there for a couple hundred years in some sort of limbo, even since limbo has been established now, and just call it a day. Because, damn. Damn. Anyway, I should get started on the second part of this, and pause and stop. There we go. Alrighty, beginning the second part of this, and I'll try to not to mention anything more about his voice until the very end when I'm done. Anyway, 3, 2, 1, start. Previously on My Little Pony. Lots of things happened while you were gone. That's why I'm going to lower the volume down, because we've already seen it. You're going to have this, and then you're going to have the intro, and then by all that time, I just should have started and continued to ramble. Yes, we know. I lowered the volume. Yes, we know. Yes, that guy's voice, man. Seriously. Anyway. So far, so good. I mean, that hasn't really been, like, I don't know, does there have to be, like, a super evil villain every single premiere and finale? There doesn't. And last season, they didn't even have, like, a two-parter premiere, so it was like, eh. But so far, it's not so bad. I wouldn't say it's amazing, but it definitely isn't bad.
Twilight, you feeling okay?
No. It's a lot of pillows. Oh my god.
Look on the bright side. Sure, the EEA closed your friendship school, but now you've got time to do other stuff. It's like being on vacation.
A failure vacation. I'm supposed to be the Princess of Friendship, and all I did was make enemies with Equestria's allies, upset my friends, and get my school unaccredited. There is no
That's pretty bad.
side.
Oh my god, it's just like, yeah.
Okay then, I'm gonna need backup.
This is getting
Operation Cheer Up as we
strangely
go!
close to
Come on, Twilight!
season.
You can't sit around in the boring
You know what episode I'm
dark all
talking
day.
Exactly. What you need is a double dose of Granny Smith's apple mash.
That's not gonna do it.
Whenever I'm sad, a hug from Angel Bunny always makes me feel better.
Let's go to Princess Celestia. Let's go to her. Totally not fake. Oh,
Maybe it's just me.
I find that nothing brightens my mood like a new ensemble.
Thanks, Rarity.
We're
It's a
definitely
great
having
dress.
some season 1 and 2 references in
Some
here.
pony who knows how to run a school.
Because that thing looks horrible.
You didn't tell me this was a pity party! I want a bread ice cream!
I appreciate you trying to make me feel better, but
This is
not
like
everything
Rainbow
can be
Dash. This
fixed
is
with
this
dresses
is
and
like
cupcakes.
Rainbow Dash in the bed for that one
I
episode.
just
You know
need
what
some
I'm talking
time to
about.
be alone and think.
Tank episode. Yeah, just go to Princess Celestia and call it a day. That's all I gotta do. She outranks that guy. Okay?
I wondered how long you'd take to get tired of Pillow Fort pouting. Every pony's already tried to cheer me up. It won't work.
Oh, I'm not gonna cheer you up. I'm gonna tell you what you did wrong.
What?
You gave up too easily.
Uh,
You made me a guidance counselor. That means tough love.
Naysay was right. I failed. The school was a disaster.
So was I when you met me. But you showed me that when you know in your heart something is right, you stand up for it. You did that for me.
especially
Why
after
not for this?
last season finale.
I can't go against the EEA. They're in charge of all the schools in Equestria.
And you're in charge of all the friendship in Equestria. Why should you let some pony else stop you from doing your job?
But the EEA rulebook
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't. Just go to
You
Celestia.
can write your own rules because you're doing something new, something important.
You're right. Why we're doing this is way more important than how we're doing this, and we are doing this.
Now that's the Twilight I know. How can I help?
You already have.
Yeah, but how are you gonna like take that like seal thing
The
off the
School
door?
of Friendship is back in business. What?
But why? Oh no.
Bad idea.
Do we still get to guess?
No offense, Twilight, but teaching at that school was the most boring, horrible, awful thing ever.
And
Pretty
scared
sure
off all the
she's gonna take
students.
offense
Well,
to
that
that.
guy did. Yeah.
No, Rainbow Dash is right. I owe you all an apology. I was so focused on doing things the EEA way, I didn't listen to any of you. I'm sorry. I promise this time we'll run the school like friends should. Together.
So, we'd be allowed to teach however we want to? No more scary pop quizzes? Confetti cannons for every creature?
Whatever you need to teach
That's
the elements of
a lot of
harmony.
cannons. They're all gonna explode. There we go.
Well, in that case, we're behind you 100%, Twilight.
Just two small problems. The school is still unaccredited. And we don't have any students.
Yeah.
I'll take care of the first part. If you five can round up our class.
Yes.
Totally.
Go to.
How? Rounding up the pony students ain't gonna be an issue, but
The creatures from the other kingdoms seem pretty upset with us.
Yeah.
Nonsense. I'm certain we can win them over with our charm and style. Cupcake Grandpa Prince Rutherford!
Why Pink Pony here? Yak's mad at ponies.
Because you don't have to be mad anymore. We're reopening Twilight Sparkle's School of Friendship, and it's gonna be super, duper better than before. We're ever so sorry about the misunderstanding.
Yeah.
All creatures are, of course, welcome. We would be really happy if you sent your student back to class.
it won't be the same without them. We're open and ready to start teaching right now. So, what are you waiting for? Get your student and let's go.
Not happening!
Aww.
It's probably gonna be harder with this
The whole
guy.
apology and
Just a little
explanation
bit.
thing
Again? Okay.
Listen, Missy. It's not happening because our student is gone. What?
Okay.
Where Yona? It's all Pony's fault.
Oh wow, yeah,
You're
the
pretty quick to
throne
blame them.
thing.
What are you hiding, Yak?
Awesome.
Can we just focus on
I like
finding
it.
our lost students?
Nice try! You grubs are probably hiding a whole lot of them!
Please, every creature, if you can just explain what happened.
The students left us notes before they disappeared. When the school closed, they didn't want to say goodbye to each other. They claimed they ran away to stay together.
I can't believe it.
Well, that's
They
basically the
did
whole
learn
point
friendship.
of the school. So it's like
Sorry.
an unconventional
Couldn't have
approach to
done this by
education.
themselves. Some creature is hiding them. If the niece of our queen
I like
does
this
not come
guy.
soon,
I like all these people.
there
They're
will
awesome.
be
Awesome people.
retribution.
Yeah, well, my dragons will burn
Oh,
every
creatures.
kingdom until we find which of you is hiding Smolder.
Yes, fight griffins and dragons.
And the parents are all
Changeling Empire
about
can't
to
afford an
go to
international
war
incident.
with each other.
If any
Awesome.
creature blames the changelings for this,
What are you up to, shapeshifter?
but we're friends.
That's our
Find
word.
the students quickly, Twilight, or
Okay.
I fear our world will be at war.
Hey,
Let's review.
hey. They
Smolder,
mentioned
Ocellus,
that this may be a
Yona,
thing.
and
Or I've
Alice
speculated.
disappeared together.
I speculated the whole war
That's
thing
all we know.
would be a thing.
They're probably
Eventually, it
just
has to
all
be.
hiding
There has to be a major war.
Unless
At
they
the
used some
season
kind of spell
finale.
to disappear.
That would be amazing.
Or went undercover.
Maybe they were attacked by a ferocious shrimp. No pony ever expects that. Shrimp.
Or the Spanish Inquisition.
That's why no
Had to say it.
expects it.
Yes! They did it! They did it!
Whoa!
Okay, I am so happy right now, I can't even explain to you guys how happy I am right now. At this very moment, I am happy.
Having a party?
I am so happy.
I'm
I can't.
just, really
Back to the.
hungry. Yeah?
We need to think like our students.
So happy right now.
Someone told us we would never see each other again. What do we do? Go someplace we could all hang out and eat lots and lots of cupcakes. What? Sandbar was friends with all of the missing students, and he just got plenty of cupcakes.
Huh. He was at the farm this morning picking up a wagon load of apples.
And I saw him in a shop buying pillows and blankets.
He must be taking all that stuff to the other students. We gotta follow him.
Huh. This place is way cooler than I thought it'd be.
Yeah.
Even I'm impressed. What's it called again, Ocellus?
The Castle of the Two Sisters.
It is.
I remembered it from class. Princess Twilight's history of pre-equestrian friendships.
Ha! Who knew? School was actually good for something.
Yona not really like school, but Yona like new friends.
Smolder like breathing.
This is true.
Hey, you guys! Sandbar is back!
Kind of important. A clue.
Cupcakes are best cakes!
They're pretty good.
Thanks for the assist,
That's
Gallus.
awesome. It's
I
cute.
was saving the cupcakes.
Pillows! How nice! The castle is going to be so
All these
much more
characters are
comfy.
so cool. I like all of them. I love all of their different personalities too. I like it. I especially like the changeling.
Found
And her, obviously.
And
She's astonished by
because-
everything.
Stairs are awesome! We don't have anything like them underwater because, you know, no way to climb them.
Ah, there we go. There, okay, there we go.
This place has everything! If only my family back home could see it.
I wish the other changelings could meet you all. You're not nearly as strange as the stories say.
Gee,
Yeah.
thanks. But yeah, hanging out with other creatures is actually not bad.
What is that?
Most other creatures. What is that thing?
Am I the only one who didn't sleep through Professor Fluttershy's Critters of Comfort and Conflict class? It's a puckwudgie. Maybe I can make friends with it.
They are basically...
Yeah, that's better.
Oh, God. They're porcupines, and they're also tribbles. They're very angry tribbles. They're not purring. I don't know how much they multiply. All I'm gonna say is they look just like tribbles. I'm sorry, it's just the way I think. It's like bullets.
Did Professor Fluttershy say anything about how to beat puckwudgies in her lecture? I'm sorry, I can't remember.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess it's not pillows, apples, or cupcakes.
Yeah.
Wouldn't class have been about how to make friends with them?
Guys, they're getting really close.
Yona not scared. Yona have friends.
Is that Professor Egghead?
Yeah, it is. Another thing these students are going to have to learn is how to deal with threats, you know, protecting themselves, you know.
Don't hurt them. Just ask
Stranger danger, I guess. I don't know. See, if you hug him long enough, they'll be friendly. And none of them survived, except the FiM.
Not bad. For Pony. Wow, they're amazing.
I had no idea our teachers were actually cool.
I've been trying to tell you.
Oh, did you see that? Rainbow Dash was like, and then, whoa, the puckwudgies went flying, and then the birds came in. Yeah, we all
She's
just
all-
lived it.
yeah.
But you're right. That was pretty amazing, even by dragon standards.
She's just like Skystar.
Is every creature all right?
Yeah.
You're lucky we got here in time.
You know, this probably isn't the safest place for a camp out.
Does that mean you're going to send us back to our homes?
Not exactly. We have another option in mind.
We're listening.
It's pretty clear you've already started learning friendship without your teachers. But we'd like to show you even more. If you'd come back to school?
Not much of a choice.
Yeah, this
To
is true.
be honest, we felt exactly the same way when Twilight told us she was reopening the school.
But this time, we guarantee it shall be different. Oh, yeah. With class run my way, it'll be 220% cooler. And without the EEA,
I don't think that's
much
actually
friendlier.
possible.
Plus, all your nations won't go to war if you come back with us. Bonus!
Wait, what's happening?
Yeah, you still gotta take that off the door, so it's like, it's magically sealed.
Twilight, I was so relieved to get your letter.
And there it is.
As
Yeah.
was Queen Novo. Oh, we're just glad you're all right, Silver Street.
Go,
Don't
yeah.
expect a welcome party from me, Sonny. It's time you got home.
I'm not leaving.
What?
None of us are. Sorry, Thorax.
You don't understand. This pony joke.
No, we're going back to school.
How? You can't even get inside!
Or Twilight can just do it. Fine.
Back in session.
Okay. But we still have the guy, and he's gonna... Yeah.
Who dared remove my seal?
I did, Chancellor Naysay, and I respectfully ask you to step aside, or classes will start late.
Classes won't start at all. The EEA has spoken, and none shall pass.
None! there's really no point even me
This
mentioning
is
that
for the
reference.
greater
It's
good. The school was
obvious.
disorganized, the teachers unqualified, and those dangerous and unpredictable students put ponies' lives in danger.
Dude, Celestia's gonna kill you. Like everybody is gonna
I'll show you unpredictable.
is gonna kill you. Yeah.
Hold on, please.
Yeah. Probably.
I'm sure Princess Twilight Sparkle has a good explanation for all of this.
I do. It's true that my School of Friendship is EEA unaccredited.
Look, she said it without doing the eye thing.
Then it is not a school.
It's not an EEA school. It's a friendship school. With its own rules. I should know. I wrote the book.
I'm gonna have a lot to talk about after this episode.
These students reminded me that every friendship is special.
A lot.
So the way we teach it has to be just as unique. My school is going to do things differently.
Allowing all of these creatures to attend your school, changing the rules for them, it simply won't work.
I seem to recall something about Earth ponies, unicorns, and Pegasi doing something similar. Don't you?
Yeah.
I promise you, Chancellor.
It's true.
My school will help protect Equestria.
Or destroy it.
Is he going to turn into like some villain thing now and come back, or is it the end of him? Or... I don't know.
This brand new School of Friendship is home to everyone.
Okay.
We're learning how to trust.
We're here to all have fun.
With friendship ties that bind us.
It's a good song.
Tighter than the strongest bonds.
We're huff and huff. In hand, in hoof, in wing, or even claw. There's a griffin in the garden, hippogriffs hang in the hall,
And the door will be open to all creatures great and small.
and a yak or two or three.
Singing perfect harmony.
That might have been a changeling.
But it kinda looks like me. The School of Friendship is for all of us.
Like Applejack's lesson.
Where we belong, where we all learn to share and trust. The only rule here is to find your way, and friendship always wins at the end of the day.
Oh.
Some things you just can't teach with books. Some things you only know. So trust your heart and let us lead, and your friendship's sure to grow.
This is a good song.
Once we master kindness, we will spread it across this land.
Uh-oh.
And give the gift that's ours to share so others understand. The School of Friendship is for all of us, a place where we belong, where we all learn to share and trust. The only rule here is to find your way, and friendship always wins at the end of the day.
Of course, you gotta have that in there.
Aw, fine! If you promise to stop singing,
Yeah.
Spencer can stay!
Yeah.
If dragons stay, yaks stay.
I know you will make the changelings proud, Ocellus.
You belong. Now, can you show me those stair things you mentioned?
Oh, yeah!
Oh yes, they're so amazing. Stairs.
What? You belong at home. You think I care if you've made friends?
Please, Grandpa Gruff.
Oh yeah, that'll probably do it.
Right.
That'll probably do it.
Doing that.
Yes, yeah. That was horribly sad.
Guidance counselor, huh?
Yes! Writing a rule book was the most fun ever! I can't wait to start working on the new lesson plans. With some help from my friends.
Oh, of course. Okay. And pause. Yeah, that was an interesting premiere. If I'm being honest, I'll say I like the little song, even though I don't know. It was a good song. I loved all of these new characters. Every single one of these new kids are awesome. I love all of their personalities. Like, seriously, it's going to be good. Those characters are going to be awesome. I'm only going to assume that they're going to be in several episodes in the rest of Season 8. Yeah, that was very interesting, and I'm going to have to actually think about this one for a little bit and watch it over again before I even, like, think about commenting further on it. So far, initially, it was pretty good. I mean, if I'm being honest, it wasn't, like, an amazing thing, but it definitely was good. Yeah, it was interesting. I mean, I said, fine, just go to Celestia. I mean, it was because, obviously, Celestia is the ruler. She outranks this jackass, whoever he is. Even though he has the most amazing voice ever, because of reasons obvious. But, yeah, that whole, not really I'll just put it to you this way, okay? It's like when Discord was absent from the movie. Discord being like a omnipotent being could have done who knows what to the Storm King, but he was left out of the plot of the movie for convenience sake. And if you have an omnipotent being who can do things like this, it's like it takes all the tension away. So maybe the fact that Celestia being not an omnipotent being, but being a being of great power that obviously outranks this Chancellor guy, I was like, Twilight, just go to Celestia and bitch at Celestia, and then Celestia will kick this guy's ass, hopefully towards the, the lunar surface, around there. So, yeah, but other than that, I loved all the characters. I liked the premise was interesting. It's basically, they're setting this crap up. So the setup looks interesting. I'm very curious to see where they go, from here on. I'll have something to say at the end after this. I'm gonna like do a jump cut right about here and get back to you, because I definitely need to watch this one again and discuss with other individuals. So with that being said, here is a jump cut. Okay, so I'm back. I'll just say that now that I actually have the voice actor, the guy, Maurice LaMarche. I missed the joke because I forgot he was also in this show. I missed the joke about why doesn't he just try to take over the world? If he's just gonna, worry about the school and being a chance, why doesn't he just try to take over the world? Because, Pinky and the Brain. And not to mention Kif Kroker from Futurama and, like, a whole bunch of other crap from Futurama. And yeah, I'm just happy. I'm very elated right now. I'm like on cloud 9. This is basically almost like realizing that John Delancey was in, like, season 2. It wasn't as big as that. It wasn't, like, as crazy as that, but it was up there. It was up there. And that was, obviously, the second thing was the Spanish Inquisition Monty Python thing. I mean, come on, I had to, like, that was, like, amazing. That was absolutely amazing. But yes, the fact that Maurice LaMarche was in MLP, I'm just on cloud 9. The actual premiere itself was probably about an 8 for me. It was probably about an 8, honestly. But, I have to say, the fact that he was in this episode, this premiere, is very, very, make me very, very happy. But I do have to say this. From the movie, obviously, we didn't get Discord in the movie. And honestly, if you put an omnipotent like, the whole idea of the Storm King being a threat would not have been that big of a deal if you actually put Discord in the movie, because him being an all-powerful, basically omnipotent being, he could easily defeat the Storm King, and then everybody could all, sing songs and crap. But yeah, them omitting Discord from the movie was a good thing, because it allowed an actual story to, happen, and it was, it was good. Obviously, I love the movie. And this is sort of, I guess, similar, where it's like Celestia. She, she didn't want to, like, completely rule Equestria. She wanted to, like, be a little bit more relaxed, I would say. But I kind of think that her coming to the realization that, that this stupid rule book, the guy that is doing this is kind of a dick, kind of like a racist type individual. And, that's a situation that I was like, wow, they actually are dealing with, like, racism a little bit in MLP. And honestly, that was like a legitimate thing about racism right there. And obviously, another thing I should probably mention is the whole issue with, like, the kids who were getting along while the adults were fighting. The parallels between that and real life, where, you could make a statement about war with that, and honestly, it'd be really cool if we got some sort of war, some sort of, like, badass violence in the finale of the season. That would be really cool. Thankfully, I don't really know a damn thing about the finale, but I'm excited. We'll find out. But the whole idea with the war thing, who knows? Maybe they'll tackle that. What was the other thing I was going to say? Oh, yeah, obviously, this whole idea about having some sort of guidebook as far as, like, schools are concerned. Now, I don't... if there was some sort of funding involved where they would get, like, funding if they were accredited or something like that, but if that wasn't the case, if that wasn't even an issue, then why even have regulations like that? But what I say is just have, like, a more relaxed level of regulations to where the teachers can actually spice things up a bit and not be so dry and boring, because, as we all well are aware, that can usually be the case with teachers in schools nowadays. But there's also, some political commentary involving, I would say this. It's not really political commentary. I don't think I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying here. The whole concept of having regulations is a good idea, because there are groups out there that can take advantage of the fact that they don't have this under regulation, to where you have to have regulations on certain things, because if you don't, then you're going to have certain schools that may not be actually teaching real facts, real science. I'm just saying. I pretty much don't. I don't have to say anything. You know exactly where I'm going to go with. Because I don't get political on this channel, because I don't care. I just don't care. People get along and stop being idiots. Whatever. But yeah, you could easily take advantage of something like this. So it is nice to have rules, but they can't be these strict, stupid rules. There you go. But as far as the kids are concerned, I am now aware that Vincent Tong is actually playing a character that I actually enjoy. So yeah, thank you, Vincent Tong, for actually doing that. And as I've said, I like Vincent Tong. He's an awesome guy. Awesome guy. He just plays characters that I sort of I'm peeved about. I have been peeved in the past, just a little bit, tidbit, smidgen, just a tiny bit. But now he's playing a really cool character. All these new kids are awesome, and I hope we see a lot more of them in the series moving on further. And that also raises a possible concern that we may not be seeing a lot of the main six, like, all together working on a problem, but I'm pretty darn sure that at least, we're going to get some episodes like that. I mean, in Season 4, we had, like, an episode for each character because it was part of the key, thing. I don't know if we're going to get to episodes based on, like, particular characters, or it's going to be, like, this entire new group that's going to be, embarking on new missions, that type of crap, or maybe even getting called by the map. That would be really cool if that actually happened. Not gonna lie. That's probably going to happen. The map is probably going to expand to include all of the new places. But yeah, not to mention, the movie is now canon to Season 8, obviously. So maybe we will go and see some of the locations that we saw in the movie. It will be really weird because of the fact that the movie animation was freaking god tier, and the TV show animation, budgetary concerns. So it may be a little weird if they return to some of those areas. I don't know what they're going to do with that. And obviously, Emily Blunt, they made a nice little excuse for her not to be in. I'm only going to assume the entirety of Season 8 because it's Emily Blunt, and maybe they could get her for like some sort of finale or something. I don't know, where like maybe like a series finale where like all the characters that have appeared are all working. But yeah, it'd be really nice to see her back, and Novo, it'd be really nice to see her back too. But obviously, they're probably going to avoid those characters in this season. Not to mention, we also have the Pillars to worry about now. We're probably going to get some episodes with the Pillars in them, which will be cool. Not going to lie, I look forward to that. If that is the case, I don't know yet. I only know like tiny little things here and there, and I'm hyped for being able to talk about those things. But we'll see. But yeah. This was a pretty good premiere. Obviously, last season, they spiced it up with not even really having a premiere. They just had, 2 back-to-back really good episodes. Really good episodes. And in this case, we got a 2-parter, but still, other than the whole Celestia thing, which, it's just from a logical standpoint. Obviously, she doesn't want to be super concerned about literally everything. That's why she's delegating these tasks to other, ponies. But still, she is very powerful and can overturn a lot of crap because she's really powerful. Which, it leads me to wonder if, for some reason, are there ponies that actually don't want her to be princess out there? I mean, you can only imagine that there are some characters out there that may not even be happy, because there's always going to be people who aren't happy with the way a certain person is running a particular form of government. But, yeah, she's very powerful. So it's like, they could have done something with that, whatever. But still, it's Maurice LaMarche, okay? It's him. I was very happy. Not to mention the Spanish Inquisition joke. People were expecting, Tom is going to say something about, you shall not pass. But come on, guys. Come on. You shall not pass has been done to death. Okay? Me recognizing it in an episode is like, they're doing nothing, and everybody else has already done. That's very nice. Okay? But the Spanish Inquisition thing, that was very, very important to me because I love Monty Python, so, I'm just saying that's what set me off, especially in the end when Pinky, completed the whole thing. Very, very nice. But yeah, good premiere. I look forward to episode 3 and yada 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 egg salad. It'll be really cool to see all the other episodes, and I will hopefully be able to maintain some form of spoiler-free season, and I could knock on wood right now, but I'd probably knock everything off my desk because I would be pounding on the wood so hard. Yeah, knowing the way things have gone with the last season and Big Hackintosh being like, I have all these little things from the season of leaks and crap like that. If anybody knows about the whole Big Hackintosh thing, he's the guy who apparently leaked all this crap to begin with. But regardless of all of that stupid controversy, who knows what's going to happen with leaks. We can only hope for the best, but expect the worst because, not to mention, who knows if this video is going to be flagged or not because, we all, the way that Hasbro has been handling the blocks on EG is different than what they've been doing with FiM. They're a lot more strict about their content being used as far as EG is concerned than FiM. Maybe that has changed. I have no idea, but we'll find out. But if things do happen, BitChute will sadly be the only real alternative, because BitChute, actually, very good idea based on BitTorrent. Very, very clever idea to minimize the load on servers, etc. So yeah, it'd be really interesting to see what they do with the whole copyright issue, and we can only hope for the best. I'm merely trying to show how show was still good. Still, last season was great. Everybody go watch it. Go buy the DVDs or something to give them some shekels or whatever. But yeah. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I've rambled on enough about this, so I guess I'll call it here, and hope you have a pleasant day, afternoon, good night, whatever, and I'll see you later.